Welcome. Say, my brother, another week, another episode. Before we
Yeah,
start,
man.
just need to shout out, to our supporters. Kindly share, kindly like, kindly subscribe. But as always, how was your week?
The week was good. Did something interesting this past weekend. I did, did something quite bougie. Went to an art exhibition. Like, never done it in my
Okay.
life. You should do it if you haven't done it.
Culture guy, culture guy. Yeah, I did
It
it a
was
little bit while I was in Paris, but definitely not as cultured as you. So we'll get on your level one day. Let's
British
let's
history,
jump
bro.
in. Let's jump into the NBA as always. Did you get to watch a couple of games recently?
Ah, nah, not really. Just got a few glimpses here and there, but to be fair, I didn't really sit down to watch any game like that. Well, yeah. Um,
Yes. But
NBA Cup
yeah, the
action, sure. Yeah.
schedule has finally come out. We know who are the prime teams. Fortunate for my team, they're in there. We'll see how they're able to sort of handle the Magic. Still, that team is quite deep and they are playing pretty well right now. So we'll see. And clearly the favorites are more in the West. We have OKC, we have the Lakers, we have the Spurs. Um, for a second, I just thought about Tottenham Hotspurs, but I was like, no, they're actually called the Spurs.
Yeah.
Um, and we have the Knicks potentially like shadow team that might have a quick upset here and there. But games kick off next Tuesday, and they end on the 13th. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated on this
16,
bracket, let you
16.
know. Sorry, 16th.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's the final championship game. We'll definitely keep you guys updated as results come around and people progress into the semis and into the finals. But just quick shout outs. I think a couple of teams have flagged. The Lakers could not play their previous game because of the conditions of the court. Players have been flagging that these court designs because if you've never watched the NBA Cup games, like they changed the court style and it's like this very like graphical thing. When you have those graphics, like those are like areas where players can slip on because of the painting that they have to do to make those graphics. So a lot of people have been shouting at the considerations of player health. A lot of key
Mm-hmm.
players are injured with really like challenging injuries, Achilles, knees, and all these kind of like weird body parts. So something that the NBA needs to think about. Obviously, they need to continue to attract, but they need to keep cognizant about player health. So we'll definitely keep you guys up to date about the score lines and see how things progress. But yeah, I think we can jump into your favorite segment.
Nope, 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 nope. We are
Not
not
yet.
escaping this. We need, like, put it back on the screen, bro. Like, our hot picks, our picks, our picks,
First, first,
our picks,
first, first,
our
first,
picks.
first.
Yes, yes, yes. So, uh, Yimika, you're going to pick a team to come out of the West, a team to come out of the East, and a winner. You go
Okay.
first, I go after you. Okay. So, let's have a look.
OKC and the Magics.
Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Pretty easy.
OKC to win it all.
All right, great. So Yimika is being the reasonable guy. I'm going to be the unreasonable guy and just pick the Lakers out of the West because of Brown, obviously. And sorry, guys, I live in the six. I'm picking the Raptors to come out of the East
Okay.
and Raptors to win it all.
Okay, now to the next segment. After he's done playing around. Yeah, finished laughing. Now tell us
Yeah.
about college football, please. Thank you. Which big week,
Please,
a
please,
lot
please,
of key
please, please.
deciding games that we talked about
I'm
next.
I'm I'm not a betting man, by the way, guys. I'm not a betting man. But if I was betting, that's what I'll bet on. Okay, college football. We'll start from the SEC this week because yeah, like a lot to talk about the SEC. Number three, Texas A&M suffered a 17-27 loss at number 16 Texas Longhorns. Yep, Arch Manning, lots of raw talent. He can go pro. Like some issues in his game that he needs to clean up, and those things definitely to me seem coachable, and I still think he should stay one more year, build his confidence. A&M unfortunately played themselves out of contention for the SEC championship game with this loss, and it's quite a shame because like yeah, they had a pretty good season. Number 4, Georgia won 16-9 at number 23 Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is in the ACC, but yeah, this weekend was pretty much like for rivalry games, quote unquote. Yeah, and a season that started so well for Georgia Tech unfortunately hasn't ended in the same fashion because they've lost 3 of their last 4 games. And yeah, number 10, Alabama beat Auburn 27-20 to secure their spot in the SEC championship game. So the SEC championship will be decided between Georgia and Alabama.
I saw
Yeah,
that final drive. Quite a entertaining way to end the game. But
for
switching it
sure.
over, Ole Miss won their game 38-19, currently ranked number 7 against Mississippi State. I think the big headline is not about the game, but off the field, where head coach Lane
Hmm.
Kiffin has moved to LSU to assume the helm of head coach. A lot of controversy, a lot of boos from his fans, and so on and so forth. Again, crazy. Ole Miss is ranked number 7. LSU is like on the bottom, really
Are they
struggling.
even ranked right now? I don't think they're ranked.
But what they realized is that they have a lot of money. So they offered this guy about 100 million over 7 years. But the most controversial part about it is that they've given this guy a war chest of 25 million per year for his NIL budget. This just means money to spend consistently. Um, a lot of commentary has been spun around in the sports world about this whole NIL and the lack of any regulations or any governing body because it's something that is handled outside the sport. Players are basically professional players, but they are sort of signing 1 year contracts with with unlimited break clauses and no loyalty contracts or anything like that. And I think stories of the little Mahomes in Nebraska who has sort of been cast away because he's taking entertaining calls for potential other teams that he could move to. That was flagged early before the season ended, and the team was just like, "Hey, you're not part of us, so we're going to sort of X you out of here." It's just a little bit of chaos within the college world. I think prior to that, the college world was still chaos. Like I don't know if anybody has watched the Mahomes documentary about how he was making money while he was in A&M, but NIL has made it more
Tech,
transparent.
tech,
But I
tech,
don't
tech, tech, tech.
what?
Mahomes.
No, I was talking about Johnny Manziel. Sorry, Johnny
Oh,
Manziel.
okay. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I said Mahomes, but I meant Johnny Manziel. The the game has NIL has made it a little bit more transparent, but I still don't think there's enough rules to guide how things occur. A lot of people are talking about the salary cap, which is interesting to put that in the college football game. We'll see. But yeah, just interesting stuff about the NIL. You wanted to talk a little bit more about the Big Ten, or did you want to comment about the NIL beforehand?
Yeah, I mean, you've covered most of it. Like, all I'm just going to add is like, I think they really should consider like, you know, adjusting some of these their like dates on the college football calendar, like the dates for the recruiting window that's like recruiting out of high school, the portal opening kind of window, right? Because like this guy moving to LSU now is kind of because of those dates, right? Like he has done well with the team all season, and I mean you can completely understand why they wouldn't want him coaching the team while recruiting against them at the same time.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's got to get a
Yeah,
jump
like
start to his new team and his new roster that he's trying to build. So
yeah, like
it's
so I
confusing.
completely get why the athletic director did not want him to stay on with the team, right? But should probably just consider like adjusting the dates on the calendar so that we don't
Still,
have these
still,
issues. Because
still
I mean,
left A&M with a private jet, so soft life all the way around.
Ole Miss, yeah. I mean,
Sorry, Ole
they'll be
Miss,
all right.
sorry.
They'll be all right. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. Feel bad for the players though, because like it's not just him who left, right? He took a bunch of his offensive staff with him, right?
The
And
players are going to
yeah, I
join
think
him soon.
his
It's
brother,
just a
his
matter of
brother is
time.
the linebackers coach on defense, so that's the only defensive guy who left with him because they still have the same defensive coordinator. I don't know if he's the one who they even made the head coach right now, but yeah, we'll come back with more news when we have it on Ole Miss and their future. But moving on to the Big Ten, number one, Ohio State, big win against Michigan. We all remember how they lost last year to Michigan. I thought um, the coach was really overthinking their strategy last year, and this year just came, played ball, and yeah, Bo Jackson, new main running back, the beast. Last year Ohio State had Quinshon Judkins and Trevion Henderson, who are, of course, killing it as rookies in the NFL this year. And yeah, they hardly put Julian Seyi under any pressure. The O line, credits Ohio State O line was just fantastic, right? Like, I don't remember seeing any actual pressure. And yeah, Canal Tate's biggest deep ball threat in the SCAA right now. And they also have Jeremiah Smith. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Didn't
The
Jeremiah Smith have like
Indiana.
4 touchdowns or something like that?
Sorry?
Didn't Smith have like 4 touchdowns, or did I
In
read
the
that
game?
stuff? Yeah.
I can't remember all the stats off the top of my head. But yeah, like Big Ten championship game next weekend. Indiana at Ohio State, right?
Big game.
That game is between number one and number two currently ranked teams. And it's most likely going to determine who the number one seed in the NFL, sorry, in the SCAA playoffs is going to be. And yeah,
But I think
just
regardless, both of them are going to make the college playoffs.
oh,
Regardless.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Like this is about who the number one seed is going to be. That's it. Like for the playoffs. And yeah,
Yeah.
moving on to the ACC, number 12 Miami blew out Pitt, 38-7. Uh, I don't think it will still be enough to convince the College Football Playoff Committee, but we'll see. The ACC conference is going to be decided between number 18 Virginia and unranked Duke. How Miami let themselves get into this position is left with them,
What's that
right?
the quarterback
Like
again now? That's why they removed him
Carson
from
Beck,
Georgia.
yeah, Carson Beck. Like
That's how they get
if
themselves into that
if
situation.
I mean, I don't want to pin it all on him, but definitely, like as a QB, like you are highly responsible for a lot of like how your season plays out. But yeah, like I don't know. I wish Miami all the best, but I I don't see a situation where they get into the playoffs, given the new way like the 12 team college football playoff is decided. Because I mean, there's definitely going to be a lower ranked team getting into the playoffs when all the championship games have concluded. So Miami being at number 12 is very, very sketchy. But yeah, moving on to the Big 12, of course, my CU boss lost yet again. God help us. Big 12 championship game is going to be between number 5 Texas Tech and BYU. And I wish both teams all the best. I hope BYU wins the game so we can have two Big 12 teams potentially in the playoffs because I don't think Texas Tech losing this game is going to disqualify them given their ranked so highly right at the moment. So
So
yeah,
just quick one for our supporters. If you enjoy learning about the Buffs, whether they win or lose, please let us know in the comments because I've been trying to get Seyi to stop giving us information that we do not desire, but
bro,
apparently he believes everybody wants it.
it's not going to stop. It's not going to
So
stop.
just please let us know. Continue it, or this is it, we're buffed enough, we're buffed up, or we're juiced up enough. Like, please, just let us know so we can figure out this debate. On to the
All right.
NFL. Please tell us
Yeah.
about Shei's team.
Okay. So Thanksgiving games. Of course, Chiefs at America's team, the Dallas Cowboys,
Shei's
and
team.
I will always be there to hate on the Chiefs. Chiefs are now 6-6 after losing 28-31 at Jerry World. Dak, of course, Dakota Prescott playing in the form of his life. Early interception start the game. Lamb overcame his, drops issues after the Eagles games. Early touchdown, made big plays. George Pickens as well. Like many swear that guy is the best receiver in the NFL right now. Like, I mean, I'll leave that out to everyone to decide. Mahomes was sacked 3
Jamar
times.
Chase?
Sorry?
Jamar
Oh,
Chase?
like, bro,
Relax.
I said people swear.
Recency
I don't
bias.
swear. People,
Did
I'm
you even
not.
see Puka's catch? Like, come on, bro.
Bro, that
What
was
about
crazy, man. Bro, Sunday Night Football said there's this Burks guy that made one crazy play for the Commanders in the end zone. Anyway, staying on point, Mahomes, yeah, some people's goods. Sacked 3 times, still threw for 4 touchdowns, but help from the black and white officials uh, was not enough on the night. Chiefs defense is old. They were blitzing, offensive line mostly held. Shout out to Tyler Booker, by the way. Man, first round draft pick for the Dallas Cowboys. Like he was really saying a lot before he even like played a snap for the Cowboys. And yeah,
played
he
well
seems
also
to have
against us?
backed it up. Yeah, he seems to have really backed it up. So yeah, Dak was able to escape pocket a few times, made key plays, and yeah, other games from Thanksgiving, Packers beat the Lions 31-24. The Bengals beat the Ravens 32-14 on the return of Joe Burrow. Ravens had been getting away with it for quite a few weeks now, playing against really poor opposition, and yeah, like the Bengals had the worst defense in the league coming into that game, and they were able to force 5 turnovers. Yeah, the Ravens need to wake up. The Steelers lost to the Bills,
Is it the
so
Ravens or
the
Lamar?
Ravens still remain the Ravens and Lamar, bro. Like
Okay.
Lamar is not playing. Like I don't think he has thrown a touchdown in 2 weeks.
Could not
Like,
throw even like a bubble screen. Could not throw a quick
bruh,
out.
bruh, bruh.
Nothing.
Anyway, Bills beat the Steelers in disgraceful fashion at Pittsburgh. So the Ravens, now 6-6, are still top of the AFC North. What a terrible division. That's all I have to say about the AFC North. But yeah, moving on to Black Friday game. Yimika, your boys, like, get to take us through.
No, please tell us about it, bro. Like that
Oh
game
my
was
god.
just was
Oh my
beyond me.
god.
I don't even know what
Well,
happened.
The Chicago Bears visited the Eagles and, left there with a dub, winning the game 24-15. Um, yeah, to me, came down to the wrong game in the end. Like the Bears had allowed over 150 rushing yards in their previous 3 games coming into that game and held the Eagles to a grand total of 87 yards rushing. Like, yeah, pun intended. Bears ran for 281 yards on the Eagles, 2 rushing touchdowns. Like, God damn it. Like, 200 plus yards rushing, bro. Yeah, you guys need to figure it out, man. Like, AJ Brown said it at some point, that defense isn't going to bail you guys out. The offense needs to make plays. Like, yeah, like both lines of scrimmage on offense and on defense, you guys need to figure it out, man. And if you don't, things just might get ugly for you guys because I
I
mean,
don't think this
Dallas,
was a
Dallas is
poor.
just 2 games away from you guys right now.
I don't think this was a poor game from a defense perspective. Like the stats looks like that, but the defense played 70% of the game. The offense was
I
three and
mean,
out in like
it's
one
bound
minute.
it's bound to take a toll on the
Yeah,
defense,
of course. Like, how can you like even from an endurance perspective?
man. Yeah,
Fundamentally, like a lot of people are still calling for the coach to be fired, but I saw so many like missed throws and missed opportunities from Jalen Hurts. I'm just like,
bro.
I don't even know what to say. Clearly, everybody knows that he doesn't do well with the blitz. Typically, where he has been successful with the blitz was his ability to hit his primary receivers early for them to make plays and use his leg as a threat. He tried both of them, none of that was working out. The Bears just blitzed the whole game, and they were blitzing with cornerbacks, they were blitzing with linebackers. They didn't care because they knew that Jalen Hurts was not going to be able to make a decision quick enough. So, yes, there's still blame to be on the coach, but I don't know. If you're getting your player in the right position and he's still not able to make the plays, like you can't get on the pitch and throw the ball. Like you're just there to call the play. So I don't know. I
Bro,
don't know.
shout out to the Bears defensive backs coach, by the way. Al Harris. I know him because he used to be at Dallas, and he was the DB coach when Bland had that crazy season. And like the DBs, the Bears are now making those plays. Like these guys are like they are not just like tipping passes. Like they are actually like making interceptions and stuff. Like
So interception and
so,
fumble for this guy. Like, come
yeah.
on.
Like, so
Anyhow, move
shout
on to
out to
the other
that guy.
games. The Jaguars beat the Titans 23-3,
25-3.
making it 25-3, making them
Yeah.
8-4 for the season. They are now actually on top of the AFC South, which is kind of very interesting. Like
Yep.
they literally came out of nowhere. Um, you already talked about Josh Allen. The Broncos won 27-26 against the Commanders. I was talking to my friend. She was feeling very devastated about this result. Going for two, is it worth it?
Yeah. I
Is it
really
worth
I
it?
really don't know what that was about. I honestly I can't answer that question, man.
You
That
say
was just
that,
crazy
and
to me.
and that's what reminds me about the Eagles game where we decided to go for two instead of quickly trying to get the ball back. And the game,
Like the,
like
the only
the air
explanation
of
I
this,
can give is that the guy just felt the players were very tired because like
no,
there was
so like when you go for two like that, is because you feel like you want to flip the pressure to the other team for them to sort of equalize
there's no
rather
so
than
like that was the end of the game. It was in
I,
overtime.
I know, but again, I'm just talking about it holistically. The Eagles try to do that to flip the pressure to make them kind of nervous, but when you don't convert, you just look like you don't know what you're doing.
He
So
just gambled, man. Like that was
yeah,
just crazy to me. Like
Giants are playing the Pats. We'll continue to see if the Pats continue their Super Bowl looking like run. I think this could make them 10-2 if they win this game. I think
11
they're
and
9
2.
and 11
11
and
and
2.
2. Yeah.
Wow. So we'll see. We'll bring that update to you guys next week. Let's switch over to ball. Quick hits over here. Liverpool bounce back with a 3-0 win. Finally, Isak has a goal in the Premier League. Still not worth
Yes, sir.
120 million, but
Yes,
I was
sir.
joking with my friend and I said that it looks like Newcastle has pulled Andy Carroll again.
Bruh.
Might have.
They keep
Because the
getting
way
away with this shit because nobody watches Newcastle. Nobody
yeah,
actually watches Newcastle. So we don't actually know. But I mean, that's not on us, right? We're not scouts. We're not scouts.
I'm sure as
Like
hell don't have 120 million budgets to blow on one player. Wonder Manda. Or what's how do you pronounce his name? Please help us.
whatever,
Volta Wonder Manda.
whatever.
With another magical chip. I think he had 2 goals for that game. Definitely filling the gap for for Newcastle again, and Andy Carroll effect. Man City narrow victory against Leeds. 90th minute victory winner for Phil Foden. Is he going to make it to the starting lineup for England? I mean, everybody keeps talking about Phil Foden's marvelous passes. We'll see. Spurs continue on their rampage, which is catching L's. They know how to do that one well. 2-1 against Fulham. No comment. Thomas Frank, is he going to be under pressure soon? January is around the corner. And then we'll pass it over to you.
Like
Your
these
game,
these
your
results,
guys.
these results that you just listed, like the Newcastle, Everton, and the Spurs, Fulham, like just it just makes me so sad. Like knowing that my team just played Everton and Spurs and lost to Everton with their red card and couldn't beat Spurs. Like
Baba, take your
it's just
victories
crazy,
where they
man.
are. Take your
Anyway,
victories where they are.
Palace after their social media idiots said everybody should relieve their 4-0 win against Manchester United. Successfully lost 2-1 at against Manchester United. Yeah, my team has become the Stoke City that everybody used to accuse Arsenal of being because we did not score a goal from open play in that game. We scored from 2 free kicks. Two
I
free
mean, it was
kicks.
technically open play because he touched it.
If you
He
say so.
touched it.
If you
I mean, if you're
if you
getting all
say so,
technical here,
if
it
you
wasn't a
say
free
so,
kick.
if you say so, if you say so. Anyway, they scored off two set pieces, and yeah, their coach was crying. Like Oliver Glasner was crying after the game, saying he doesn't remember Man U creating any chance from open play. Well, good luck to him. You lost that game. The goal they scored was a penalty. I didn't see them score a goal from open play. And yeah, that rule is very stupid when you double touch a penalty. Like they changed the rule that now you get to retake it. In the past, that penalty is gone. That's like saying if you commit a foul through offense, you get to rethrow throwing. Like I don't know why you get to retake the penalty, but yeah, good luck to good luck to everybody. I'll move on to the important game, which is the Chelsea Arsenal one. Now, Yimika, you have the floor.
Prior to that, I mean, we were all on the high from this midweek game where Arsenal faced Bayern Munich, 3-1 victory. Everything was looking up. We had done Spurs the previous day, 4-1. Everything was looking up, right? You would think. We get to the game. It's even looking better. Caicedo, red card, 38 minutes. Wow, their main man is out. What else do we have to do? Steamroll them and get the W. 2-0 comfortably or 3-0. Let's flex. Funny enough, a corner was where we conceded. But realistically, our two center backs were out. Saliba was kind of out late, injury during training. We had two of our younger guys coming in. Hikapier was a little bit energetic, and Mosquera, who was looking a little bit
I
fragile.
elbowed this guy's face. Chaluba.
Even guys like Calafiori were under pressure with the yellow cards, Zubimendi with yellow cards. But we managed to get a header, Moreno, super 9 or 9.5, or whichever one you want to call it. When Xerxes used to say it's not a 9, it's a 9.5. Like Moreno is
Bro,
actually that,
Marino
but
needs
it's
to just
silent.
stop this. He should stop this midfielder gimmick, man, and just start playing up front. Like
He
the
just
jig is
moves
up.
silently.
We got you,
Um,
bro. Like you're a
Clean
striker.
header, clean header. I think the biggest pain was Timber had this headed the ball, but right behind it was Goikeres for us to actually get the winner and take all 3 points. But you take what you can. We didn't lose. We got at least 1 point, 5 points clear of City. City is still looking shaky, so we'll just continue to march on. I think our main stretch of difficult games has come and gone, and to only have one draw out of it all is quite a achievement for the team. So next game, Brentford this Wednesday. I'll also be at that game. Last game
Oh
of the
shit.
year for me. So
Super fan.
we'll see. We can move on to some other games across the league. I think La Liga, there was a couple of shift between Madrid, who has been holding on to the number one top spot after their 1-1 draw against Genoa. Um, Mbappe with a goal again, still not good enough. A lot of rumors as to a lot of tension between the squad, but it doesn't seem like it's going away. We'll see if Vinny stays on. We'll see if Rodrigo stays on. They definitely need
We'll
to get
see
rid
if
of some of this.
Alonso stays on, bro. Alonso.
I don't think Alonso is a threat. I think realistically, Madrid needs to commit to. They've committed to Mbappe as their main star. I think they need to do a similar thing with their supporting cast. They need a primary midfielder. It seems like it's Jude, but Adegula is getting a lot of preferential treatment. I won't lie, and I'm not yet seeing the value that he's bringing with it. But
It's
yeah,
the trust pet. Alonso's pet.
Barca on the other side, 3-1 win against Deportivo.
Alaves. Deportivo Alaves.
I suppose I was about to say Deportivo La Coruna, but yeah, I guess this is another one. Um, Rashford is looking really good out there. What do you think, Shay?
Uh quite the up. Like Rashford is looking nice, but I don't know that Barca is convinced about like bringing him in permanently, and that just worries me because I need that money to be complete. But yeah, like
I think
not looking good.
even if
But we'll
Barca
see.
doesn't take him, I think he's played well enough for a team to take a punt on him and say like Rash can
Oh
be
yeah,
their main man
definitely.
in that squad.
I hope the team bites. I hope the
I
team like
think Barca is
PSG
just
that can pay his salary.
Barca's play is always to maximize these opportunities. They just know that a lot of players would like to play with them, so they will take them for a year and see what they can do with it. But
I
I
know.
think their core squad, they know who it is,
Smelling like their business with Atletico on this guy in the past. What's his name? Joao Felix.
and that's what I'm saying. Like their priority this summer, funny enough that you bring Atletico is probably to bring Alvarez because I think they want to replace Lewandowski as their main number 9. So I don't think Rash is a priority, and he's not playing. He's playing well, but he's not playing at the point where it's like he's untouchable, and we need to have him on the pitch. I mean, he didn't start in the Champions League game against Chelsea, which was crazy. But yeah. And I think the
Prime
last one
experience, man.
was
You can't buy it.
Milan remains top of Serie A. Another win, 1-0.
Yeah.
You had a quote that you wanted to give
Yeah,
us insight.
Allegri, better to win 5 games 1-0 than 1 game 5-0. And yeah, they're top of the league. Can't question it. Continues to be defensively solid, not conceding a lot of goals, not scoring a lot, but 3 points better than 3 goals. Right. So I guess that's my own quote. Just
Okay.
kidding, just kidding. But
Professor,
yeah,
Professor.
PSG first defeat of the season in Ligue 1. Monaco ended the game with 10 men, but were able to hold on. It was interesting to watch. I watched the game because I wanted to watch Paul Pogba, but came on in the was it 86th or 84th man? I can't even remember. But yeah, like
So he's still poked back in.
Pogba has me watching Ligue 1, guys, and he needs to get match fit quickly. And I'll just before we end this, shout out to Joshua Zirkzee for scoring his goal. I thought that was a bit unfair.
9.5.
The Everton game, like my comments of him, about him. He
Okay.
scored. Hopefully, it gets better. Please, guys, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. If you watched
Please,
up to this point, you're probably already subscribed. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
please
Right?
help us with that our key decision. Show us the sweater. Do we want to hear more about this team, or are we well and truly buffed out?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
Uh,
guys. As always, see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.
bye, guys.